Time namin, very simple ang buhay. Ha? We started grade 6, we were 9. And ang kuwan kasi, that was the first class of Lourdes. Galing kami sa iba-ibang eskwelahan. Doon nagkita-kita, parang naging melting pot ang grade 6 ng Lourdes.
We belong to the first graduates of elementary also of Lourdes. We were only 9 then. That was I think that was the fourth year of operation of Lourdes, because they started with kinder up to grade 2 and then grade 3 up to grade 4 and then grade 6 we were the first grade 6 students of Lourdes then.
During my time, that was way back in the very early 60s, Lourdes School actually accepted me because it was in dire need of enrollees. It was very new. They accepted me. Maybe they saw the virtues I had. Maybe they thought that this is one guy who'd be a priest one day. Of course. So that's it. I was made to sign with my parents during the enrollment that I promised to keep my conduct. And I did. On the first day of school, I found myself in the principal's office. And that was only the start. But I'll tell you, at that time, education in Lourdes was the best I ever had.
We had good values were taught us. I think the deep religious orientation among the brothers was passed on to the students.
I realized that one seed was planted into me. It was by Father Angel de los Arcos. He was our religion teacher. And then he would always stress the word faith. Whenever you're confronted with problems, faith, everything, faith, faith, faith. So at that time, we just took it, I personally took it lightly. Parang assignment lang eh. But eventually in life, I found sense in it. And that is one thing I have to look back and thank Lourdes School for implanting that seed of faith in me.
The values that I've learned actually, I learned from one of the priests there, Father Gregorio. Father Gregorio was so caring, you know, and that's the value that I had, thoughtfulness that he showed, the caring. He just, in spite of our naughtiness, you know, we make fun of him, he never showed any anger. He would even treat us almost every afternoon. It was him or Butch Alejo who would pay for our merienda. Butch Alejo because he cannot go home unless we brought down his car.
Well, we almost turned into carnappers for a while.
Butch used to drive to school in a small, I think it was an Austin. And when he comes late, he usually parks his car very near the plant box, near Lourdes. And Jimmy Hill, Boy Rio, myself, and Joey would carry his car and hang it in the plant box.
Nilagay namin doon sa tagong area na dismissal time, dabas siya. Hinahanap niya yung kotse niya. Saan yung kotse ko?
So he couldn't leave. Then he would tell us, "Pare, I have to go home already. Uwi na ako." "O, uwi ka na." Sabi, "Yung kotse ko, babaan niyo na."
Hindi pa uso carnapping no, pero nawawala na yung kotse niya.
Kasi ako lang ang may sasakyan dun eh, so they were making fun of my car. And during our time, there were a lot of bully in our class, really. And Boy Rio is one of them.
Kami naman na hindi bright boys, kami naman yung magugulo, kaya kung may nang bubuli sa kanila, Sabi niya, boy! May gumugulo sa amin rito. Eh, ako naman pupunta rin sa kanila. Ako yung muscle. Sila yung brain.
But if you need a friend who's gonna help you, it's boy who's going to help you. So it's not true he says that he's all muscle. He's muscle and brain. He's one of our bright students.
Sa Lourdes, very regimented ang buhay namin. You should be in proper uniform. That is the white shirt with patch, khaki pants, white socks, black shoes, black belt. Karang ganun, uniform. So kapag nasa, supposing flag ceremony, naka-form kami, kita mo, hindi mo na makikita yung mukha, basta't makikita mo lang white ang taas, khaki ang baba, itim ang sapatos, ganun.
But there was an incident, I don't know if any of my classmates told you, that you're supposed to wear white socks.
Pero nung kami, we tried to challenge the system. Papasok kami blue socks, hindi white socks.
Just that I didn't feel there was a need for socks. You know? And even now, I can't stand wearing socks because you have to match it with either your pants or your shirt.
Okay, we did something wrong. We face the consequences. But we enjoy. We don't let it disturb us, but rather use it for fun.
Wow. It's something money can't buy, you know. Crazy, you know. Every day it was fun.
You know, to the present students of Lourdes, cherish the days and the education, more so with the education that Lourdes has to offer you now.
Simplicity is important, hindi ba? Because after college, you graduate from a good school, they expect you to be an executive or, a job with a white collar with a shirt. I decided not to go through that route. I decided to be a salesman. And not just a salesman, but a truck salesman. And I went through that route. But at the same time, I was very competitive, and I knew that if you're going to be noticed by management, then you have to show it not only in your performance, but the way you make reports and so forth and so on. So I was really confident. I was very ambitious. So they noticed me and said, okay, we can use this guy. So they brought me to marketing, and that's how my career started. I was a product manager. I transferred to Warner Lambert Chiclets as a senior product manager. I joined Pepsi Cola as marketing manager, and then Pure Foods, and that's where my career blossomed. And of course, today I am the president of San Miguel Pure Foods. And I thought that, wow, that's a good success. I look back at Lourdes. Thank you, Lourdes.
I go back to high school all the time. When I teach my boys and my girls, my children, math or sciences, etc., I tell them I learned this not from college, not from LaSalle, but from Lourdes. And I thank Lourdes for that. Lourdes had really prepared me very well. And until now, whatever I learned in Lourdes, in all those subjects, I'm still using them.
They really offer good education. And you know, the bonding, like I said, even now, even after, showed between me, my family, and Father Gregorio.
And now that we are old, the senior citizen, I will tell you how important your high school life is. If I were you, you must decide to be serious and invest time in learning what Lourdes has to offer. And Lourdes School has a lot to offer. I will tell you that your future will depend largely on how you are going to fare out in your high school days. Believe me.